Cosmonauts, have you heard the news? There is an amazing object crossing our night sky that appears only once every 50,000 years. But did you know that comets have a long history of being portents of dreadful things to come? By the end of this video, you'll become an expert in comets, and you will be in touch with the latest information about the green comet above us. In many different cultures and societies throughout history, comets have caused dread, horror, and wonder. However, all these myths are not just myths. Comets are really expected to have the biggest and most catastrophic impacts on Earth. Earth is under danger from comets due to the fact that several of them are in orbits that cross Earth's and might potentially collide with it. All life on Earth would be wiped out if a comet traveling at 60 kilometers per hour collided with the planet. So, what is a comet? Comets are solar system orbiting snowballs made of icy gases, rock, and dust. A comet outgasses when its orbit puts it close to the Sun. This process causes the comet to heat up and emit gases. This results in an apparent atmosphere or coma, and occasionally a tail. The comet's coma is the vast and incredibly thin atmosphere created by the jets of gas and dust that are so expelled. A gigantic tail that points away from the Sun develops as a result of the solar wind and radiation pressure of the Sun acting on the coma. These occurrences are caused by how the solar wind and solar radiation interact with the comet's nucleus. A comet releases solid debris that is too big to be carried away by radiation pressure and the solar wind as it is heated during close approaches to the Sun. There will probably be a meteor shower as Earth passes through if its orbit takes it across that debris path, which is primarily made up of small rocky particles. The size of comet nuclei varies between a few hundred meters and tens of kilometers, and they are made up of loose clumps of ice, dust, and tiny rocky particles. The tail may extend beyond 1 astronomical unit, and the coma may be up to 15 times the diameter of the Earth. A comet is visible from Earth without a telescope if it is sufficiently bright. When a comet travels through the inner solar system, its coma and tail are both lighted by the Sun. The dust directly reflects sunlight, while the gases glow due to ionization. The majority of comets are too faint to be seen without a telescope, but a small number become brilliant enough every decade to be seen with the unaided eye. On occasion, a comet may encounter a massive and unexpected release of gas and dust, which causes the comet's size to significantly expand for a while. The green comet. We are having a once-in-a-generation opportunity. The recently discovered comet C2022 E3ZTF, or so-called the Green Comet, has been captivating astronomers and astrophotographers for a number of months, with interest escalating in recent weeks. The comet made its closest approach to Earth in 50,000 years on February 1st in the evening, giving us a vivid look at one of the components of our cosmic home. According to Space, C2022 E3ZTF hasn't been seen since the last ice age or Upper Paleolithic, when Neanderthals and early Homo sapiens roamed the planet. Astronomers from the Zwicky Transient Facility in Southern California used a wide-field survey camera and the Samuel Oschin robotic telescope to find the comet in March 2022. Japanese observer Hirohisa Sato noticed that the object had a coma the day after it was found, indicating that it was a comet. The comet's earliest recorded observation dates to October 25, 2021, according to a database maintained by NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory. In the months afterwards, researchers have also discovered indications of the comet buried in historical data. The Oort cloud is the origin of the green comet. It is an ice region on the periphery of the solar system, where hundreds of billions to trillions of comets have been lurking as frozen byproducts of planet formation for more than 4.5 billion years. But how can we see it? The ZTF comet will appear to cruise eastward over the first week of February, passing by Mars on February 10, but not every night will be ideal for observing comets. The comet will be pretty close to the full moon during the first week of February, which could make the comet's fainter glow difficult to see for some observers, especially those in places with a lot of light pollution. Comet C2022 E3ZTF, if it is still burning strongly as it leaves the inner solar system, will appear to be visible extremely close to Mars. Comet C2022 E3ZTF, if it is still blazing brilliantly, will be visible fairly close to the orange star Aldebaran. Aldebaran is the 13th brightest star in the night sky. This rusty red star in the Taurus constellation is the Eye of the Bull. Comets have been labeled as the menace of the universe and the harbinger of doom. They have been seen as both disaster foreboding signs and divine messengers. Their intimidating presence reminds us of the potential dangers that may lurk in the darkness and definitely threaten all life on Earth. These fascinating entities in our sky are usually a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and we are lucky to have the technology to keep a track on them. Do you want to stay in touch with the latest space news? Don't forget to subscribe and join us in the next video.